Okay, so I'm just sitting here practicing this morning and looking at some of the suggestions and started generating some ideas, um, some of which I really can't play at the moment, but I'll just throw them out there. Maybe someone can take them and run with them. But a horn line, um, I used to study a lot of saxophone stuff, and there were a couple books by Andy McGee from Berkeley Press, and there's just a lot of good saxophone licks in there that kind of take you out of your guitar comfort zone. And one's a pattern that's based on my previous lesson on the triads or seventh chords in the Dorian scale. And this would be in D Dorian. And you basically go up the minor 7, D minor 7, and then off the third you do F major 7. Off the fifth you do A minor 7. And then off the seventh you do C major 7. So altogether that's. And you can sweep pick that. And then on the descending part of the lick, it's kind of like a triplet third pattern. That was kind of tough to work out at first. So slowly. And all together. I'll attempt it fast, but I ain't promising nothing. And so that's that one. That's really cool, and I'll try to post a tab for that. That's one that I used quite a lot in the past, and now that I've been reminded of it, I'm going to use it again. Let's see. So wide interval stuff. A good source for some wide interval stuff would be Carl Verheyen's book. I forget the exact title of it, but one of the things he gets into in the book is taking an idea like the minor pentatonic scale. Yeah, I know, the minor pentatonic scale again, but it's very useful. And in his book, what he does is he basically just applies string skipping to that. So you have. And then, as you can imagine, you can take that all over the place, and you can even, well, analyze it first. I mean, really, that's, instead of being E minor pentatonic, you're isolating the notes that make an E minor 7 arpeggio. And then, as you can imagine, you can apply that to all different types of chords, like major 7. Dominant 7th. What about minor 7 flat 5? Maybe run that through a 2-5-1. That's just off the cuff there. I'm going to practice that myself. Then if you take that idea and work it out in D Lydian, you would have D major 7. Then you go up to F sharp and you'd have the minor 7 shape. Then off of A you'd have the A major 7. Then off of C sharp you'd have the minor 7 again. Then add a little tag on it like. which would be D, and then you're doing fifths. Fifth, is it? No, that's a fifth and a sixth. It should be the seventh, the sharp 11, and the ninth of D Lydian. So then all together, I'll attempt to do something fast with it. I'm going to practice that too, because that was an idea I came up with just before I recorded the video. Let's see. Other wide interval things. This is a concept I came across when I started studying Joseph Schillinger's books. It's a concept called tonal expansion. And basically what you do is you take a scale. Yeah, I'm going to use Dorian again, okay? A Dorian. And take three notes out of the scale. In this case, I'm going to take the first, second, and third notes. And then with the tonal expansion concept, you start increasing the intervals between the notes equally. So in other words, this would be like seconds, then thirds, then fourths, then fifths, sixths, and sevenths. So altogether. Oh. And you get some really interesting note choices. And one thing that I do a lot in my improvisations is this little arpeggio. It's all fourth intervals. If I can remember it. I usually ascend it. I've gotten the habit of just ascending it, and I haven't really worked on descending it too much, but it's quite a stretch. That's tricky. And that's about. Oh, here's another little lick just to throw at you real quick. Wider interval stuff with some side slipping. I'll do it in C. You're using 3-note per string pentatonics. And then instead of continuing through the same key, you just back it off a half step. And then go into, just some kind of finishing. So my pattern on that is Alright, so there's some ideas. If y'all do anything with these ideas, please post a video and show us what you did. Later.